Welcome to World News by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you value balanced, fact-based reporting on world events, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your perspective. Today we cover breaking developments from Moscow, where a bomb blast has killed police officers and triggered a major investigation into the explosion. In the heart of Moscow, a powerful explosion shook part of the city, killing several police officers and injuring additional personnel. According to official statements, law enforcement was on site conducting routine operations when the blast occurred. Emergency services, including fire brigades and medical teams, responded rapidly. Streets near the scene were cordoned off as investigators worked to secure the area, assist the injured, and determine the cause of the explosion. Russian authorities confirmed that multiple police officers were killed. The loss of life has prompted official statements of mourning from senior government and law enforcement figures who described the event as shocking and tragic. Additional officers and civilians nearby were reported injured and taken to medical facilities for treatment. National and city-level officials have declared heightened alert, deploying security forces to key locations in Moscow and increasing patrols in public areas. Moscow's mayor and top police commanders visited the scene to oversee response operations and assure the public that steps are being taken to protect residents. Initial reporting indicates that the explosion was powerful enough to cause significant damage to nearby structures and vehicles. Residents in surrounding neighborhoods described hearing a loud blast, followed by a heavy security presence and emergency vehicles converging on the location. At this stage, authorities are investigating the nature of the explosion, including whether it was intentional, the result of a device, or connected to other broader security concerns. Forensic teams have begun gathering evidence, interviewing witnesses, and examining physical remains to establish what triggered the blast. The explosion in Moscow has raised urgent questions about internal security and potential motives behind the blast. Russian officials have emphasized that a full investigation is underway and that all possibilities are being examined. This includes assessments of whether the explosion was an isolated incident, the result of a deliberate attack, or connected to criminal activity. Authorities have not yet publicly confirmed any suspects or claimed responsibility. In recent years, Russia has faced security challenges both internally and in its borders, ranging from terrorist activity to sporadic unrest. Events such as this blast add to concerns about how effectively law enforcement can prevent and respond to sudden acts of violence, particularly when they involve attacks on security personnel. Political analysts note that when attacks target police or security forces, governments often respond with firm law enforcement measures, tightened security protocols, and public messaging designed to reassure citizens. These responses can include increased surveillance, expanded checkpoints, and heightened readiness among counterterrorism units. For the families of the officers killed and the colleagues who survived, the incident represents a profound personal tragedy. Officials have begun arranging support for the bereaved, including financial assistance and honors for the fallen. International reactions have begun to appear, with several governments expressing condolences and concern. Foreign ministries have called for calm and have urged clear investigations, while highlighting the importance of protecting civilians and security forces alike. In Moscow itself, everyday life has been disrupted. Roads near the blast site were closed for investigation, and public transportation routes adjusted to accommodate security operations. Citizens reported heightened anxiety as authorities continued to manage the aftermath and reassure the public. As investigators piece together what led to the explosion, questions remain about motive and responsibility. Whether the event resulted from domestic criminal activity, an intentional act of aggression, or some other cause, authorities have pledged transparency as they collect evidence and seek to prevent further loss of life. This incident underscores the ongoing challenges major cities face in ensuring public safety, especially in areas with complex political, social, and security dynamics. The global community will be watching closely as Moscow responds to this deadly explosion and moves forward with its investigation. Thank you for watching this report on World News by Denis Halandzovskyi. If you found this summary informative, please subscribe, leave a comment, and share your thoughts. Independent reporting helps us understand events that shape our world and the lives of people at the center of them. Stay informed, and see you in the next update.